Hello guys. Welcome to some special forbidden anime recap. Our story starts off with this seemingly unassuming luxurious expensive hotel near the ocean on the tip of a massive island. A young girl stood in front of the mirror admiring her own beauty as she prepared herself with nice blue dress. This girl's name is Ayumi. Then she's called by someone else, she answered very gently. Then we see that a massive luxurious party is held within this hotel. Many important and rich people enters this party. Then a lady stood on the podium and tells the audience a brief history about the island and the hotel itself. This island were originally uninhabited and filled with dangerous wild carnivorous plants. Most of those plants were new undocumented plants. Thankfully, two scientific genius experts on botany, Hannah College and Asari Emma, have helped the hotel developer exterminates those plants, which later used to clear up some portion of the jungle and make way for the hotel's constructions. The lady on the podium also thanks the Majima group for the funding help. The son of the group leader itself, Majima Kananari, also have appeared as a guest and now flirted with one of the beautiful blonde waiter with short hair. He then pulled away by his girlfriend who feel a bit jealous. Then the lady on the podium introduced Nanakura, the hotel's architect. Then she introduced another person, who is the assistant manager, Mr. Bartolomeo. We then now knows that the lady on the podium is the manager of the hotel itself. And she fired Mr. Bartolomeo on the spot in secret. But unbeknownst to all, Mr. Bartolomeo has hired a cute lady assassin. The assassin have marked her target through her rifle sniper gun. She already take aim at the manager at the podium as instructed by Mr. Bartolomeo. But then, when the sake barrel breaking ceremony is about to begin, dozens of long snake-like tentacle plants sprung up on the scene and starts wrapping and snatching some victims. The audience turned panic as many guests run away to safety. Mr. Bartolomeo is one of the plants' victim where he got snatched and dragged into the dark jungle where the plants come from. Then as the audience runs in panic, Ayumi were dragged by his brother and father to another room for safety. There, as her brother and father blocked all entrance with table and cupboards, they meet with the two botany scientists. The two botany scientists remarks how things have gone out of control, indicating that things have gone for the worst. In the main party room, now overrun with many carnivorous tentacle-like plants, we see the blonde short-haired waiter trapped inside the room alone. Not long after that the plant manages to find her and then binds her with the vines. She's finally succumbs to the plant's poisonous juices. Elsewhere, we cut to Kananari now trapped with his friend and other girl from earlier. We now know that this voluptuous teasing blonde woman is just some failed idol that now lives off leeching on richer men, seducing them for an easy money. And now she sets her eyes on Kananari because she totes that Kananari is just another rich perverted man that's easily seduced with women's body. When she noticed her devious intention by her clinging onto Kananari's arm, Kananari's girlfriend dragged him away from her. While they argued, some of the plants manages to sneak up on them and manages to coils around Kananari's neck and snatched and dragged him into the piles of plants. And right before the girls manages to run away, the plants have blocked all exits. Trapped, now the girls were forced to accept their fate as they too have been tied and roped by the plants, suspended mid-air. As if the situation doesn't get any worse, Kananari emerges from the pile of plants. Kananari, now poisoned and mind-controlled by the plants, emerges and attacks those girls with the tendrils that sprouts out from his body. And now those two girls are also succumbs to the plant's poisons thanks to Kananari spreading the plant's juices onto those girls. Not too far away from Kananari and those two girls' location, a sniper lady assassin from earlier witnessed all of it happens before her eyes. Her terrified look signifies on how awful the situation have become and she remarked that she never seen such monsters. We get a brief flashback between her and Mr. Bartolomeo. Apparently she is hired by him and she underestimated how easy this mission is, after all her original target is just a singular woman. After she crawled out and escaped the ventilation, she shocked because stood in front of her is Mr. Bartolomeo. Only this Mr. Bartolomeo are no longer his human self. Just like Kananari, Mr. Bartolomeo have become one of the plant's host as well. His skin turned purple-red with tendrils sprouts from his back. But all of the sudden, the infected Mr. Bartolomeo launched an attack toward the lady assassin. Unable to anticipate the sudden attack, the lady assassin got captured and now entangled by plants and the like. Just like with Kananari, Mr. Bartolomeo have also poisoned the lady assassin with the plant's juices. After all of that, we see how the entire island hotel resort has fully overrun by the tentacle plants. And the victims seems like in the hundreds.